Ladies, gentlemen, well. For those of you who don't already know, I'm Mark, and I'm one of the very proud fathers. The other is Ian, or Boaty, as most of you know, and who's been an important influence and as much a father to Leanne as I have. So on behalf of myself, Nikki, Claire, and Ian, thank you all for joining us this afternoon to celebrate the beautiful marriage of Leanne and Wayne and share this occasion with us. We're all incredibly grateful. Ladies, gentlemen, well. For those of you who don't already know, I'm Mark, and I'm one of the very proud fathers. The other is Ian, or Boaty, as most of you know, and who's been an important influence and as much a father to Leanne as I have. So on behalf of myself, Nikki, Claire, and Ian, thank you all for joining us this afternoon to celebrate the beautiful marriage of Leanne and Wayne and share this occasion with us. We're all incredibly grateful. We raised Leanne to be kind, independent, and to embrace everything that life has to offer, and we could only hope that one day she would find someone who embodies all of that and more. Wayne, I'm so happy to say that you are that person and that she has found someone that cares about her as much as I do. He does. We're all delighted to officially and finally welcome you into our very extended family. I'm sure I speak on behalf of your parents, the Lysets, the Ricksons and the Ashcrofts when I say that we all admire how hard you work to provide a solid and loving lifestyle for our daughter and our, so far, 4 beautiful grandchildren who themselves make us all so proud. I know, or should I say that I have known for many years that you, Wayne, are going to be a wonderful lifelong partner for Leanne. Since Leanne was a little girl, she has always embraced a challenge head on, and when she sets out to achieve something, she usually succeeds, as I'm sure you all have found out for one reason or another. She used to ask me to set up a mini obstacle course in the garden so she could jump various things on the course. Each time, I would time her from start to finish, and she would be desperate to do it faster every time. Then when she was satisfied that she'd had her best time, she'd go indoors for a drink and always promised to come out and help clear up, but I don't remember if she ever did, and Jess definitely would not get away with that. Her life has pretty much been similar since then, always trying to do better, overcoming obstacles and always trying to get the best results out of things. Study and training for two very different career paths initially. I couldn't have seen you as a screw. Seriously. Mind you, having said that, she is an amazing mother now, and I admire her ability to meticulously plan all of her family's movements, including Wayne's, on a daily basis. She is obviously gifted, and no doubt everyone in here consider her a great organiser. I like to lovingly refer to her as a control freak. She makes me proud on a regular basis, and despite her busy life, she still finds time to call and say hello on most days, and is always ready to help out if she is asked to. So before I hand you over to the groom, who I'm certain is desperate to stand up and read his speech, that no doubt Leanne has either written or at least proofread, I'm going to offer one piece of advice for you both. Whenever you're wrong, admit it. Whenever you're right, keep quiet, especially you, Wayne. But seriously though, always remember that life is too short to dwell on small problems. Leanne, I'm looking forward to celebrating many more happy moments in the future for you and Wayne and all of the children, and maybe a couple of additional ones too. Hence the new minibus. I knew there was a reason for it. So now, ladies and gentlemen, I'll ask you all to stand and join me in raising your glasses for the newlyweds. Here's to a lifetime of love, Leanne and Wayne.
Leanne, I give you this ring
as a sign of our marriage,
as a sign of our marriage,
and as a symbol
of
my love
of my love
and my commitment.
and my commitment.
Wayne, I accept this ring
As a symbol of our love
as a symbol of our love
and our commitment,
and our commitment,
and in recognition of our life together,
and in recognition of our lives together.
I will always wear this ring
I will always wear this ring
with love,
with love,
with pride,
and
with happiness.
happiness. Wayne, I give you this ring
As a sign of our marriage,
as a sign of our marriage,
and as a symbol
and as a symbol
of my love
of my love
and my commitment.
and my commitment.
Just make sure you really see this ring
Leanne, I accept this ring
as a symbol of our love
as a symbol of our love
and our commitment,
and our commitment,
and in recognition
and in recognition
of our life together.
of our life together.
I will always wear this ring
I will always wear this ring
with love,
with love,
with pride,
with pride,
and with happiness.
and with happiness.
Afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. As you probably saw on the sign out front, welcome to Leanne's wedding, featuring me. My name is Wayne and I'm the groom. On behalf of my wife and I would like to thank everyone for making such a massive effort to make it all this way. Everyone looks amazing, but no one more so than my wife. Before I get into it, I would just like to say well done to Leanne. This place looks stunning. She has single-handedly choreographed this whole day. I've had the bare minimum input. The bare minimum input, and it shows. Countless hours of crafting and organising have gone into this smallest detail to make Leanne's day perfect. Right, now where am I? Oh, well, hold on. No, I am. Shh. I realised early on that Leanne had a vision and my vision didn't quite add up. I'd first like to say a massive thank you to all our parents. To Mark and Claire and Ian and Nikki for the part in raising a cracker of a daughter. Both Mark and Claire and Nikki and Ian have contributed massively, not just to today, but to keeping us out of trouble for the last 13 years. Not forgetting my wonderful parents, who have also contributed massively to today, but for getting it right on the fourth go. Anyone that knows me knows that public speaking is my worst nightmare. But it's a small price to pay to spend the rest of my life with the girl of my dreams. I would like to take this opportunity to thank my wife personally in front of all the most important people in our lives. Leanne is a credit to her family. She is strong, kind, thoughtful, a fantastic mother and partner, and still, at 32, right sort. One of Leanne's best qualities is that she loves confrontation. And if I have a problem, she will happily make it her problem. From smashing ice cream in the local shop to slapping over friendly men on nights out, Leanne has it all. Leanne has given me everything I didn't know I needed. Stability, peace of mind, honesty, lots of honesty. Not to mention 4 of the most amazing children you could think of. Almost tempts a man into going again. Five and 6 maybe. I can honestly say that Leanne is my best friend and soulmate. 13 years in, and it feels like 13 weeks. I look forward to the next 50 or so years of making memories and laughter and maybe more babies. So I would like everyone to join me in raising their glasses and toasting to my wife and happily ever after. I suppose I just got to hand it over to my best man.
Hello.
I've decided to keep this speech much like the groom, short and not very funny. Hey, that went quite well. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Rory. I'm Wayne's older brother. For those of you who do know me, apologies, let me use my full name. It's Rory, would you like a beer? And I would appreciate it if you all use my full name when we're on. While gathering intelligence for this speech, Wu did ask me to refrain from mentioning any past relationships or girlfriends in a bid to spare any embarrassment. Sadly, this only knocked 4.5 seconds off of the material that I had, so I had to look elsewhere. A couple of points of housekeeping. There are 2 messages that I need to read out. One is from a few of the boys at Ripley that couldn't make it, and which I believe is your old football team. Anyone from Ripley? Yeah. And one of them is from your new football team, Bagshot. Any boos? Boos? Any boos? Boo, right, okay, thank you. Ironically, they're both the same. Apologies, Woo, we couldn't make it on your very special day. Leanne, good luck with Woo. We found him to be useless in most positions. And lacking in stamina, so best of luck with tonight. I've recently been made aware of a number of sweepstakes that are running on how long it's going to take me to ramble through this speech. I had pared it down to about 42 minutes, but having carried out a little bit of last-minute research, I have discovered that the best man's speech should last no longer than it takes for the groom to make love. So on that basis, could everybody raise their glasses as this speech is already overrun? This is not going to work, this next one. I'm going to have to move on. I'd like to thank Woo for giving me the honour of being his best man today. Truly felt, the love in the room earlier on and here today. To be part of this special thing and you putting me front and centre was an amazing thing, and it must have hurt you to finally admit that I am indeed the best man. I'm now going to hand over to Mum, who's going to stand up and tell everybody that I am indeed the favourite also. So where do I start with Lou? Woo? Lou? Woo. Where do I start with Woo? He's devilishly handsome, witty, intelligent, world's best... No, I can't read your handwriting, mate. It's... Walking in on Mum, administering a suppository to a fully constipated baby woo-woo. When you think about it, nothing's really changed. He's still full of shit. And he still likes people putting stuff up his bum. So, most of you know that Wayne and Leanne met on a night out in Guildford more than a decade ago. And like all of the strongest and best relationships, it was forged in fire. Thanks in no small part to them both being very passionate and incredibly stubborn. In the early days, I took more than a few calls from Woo telling me that he was in the doghouse yet again for no reason. Wayne struggling to understand that there probably was a reason. But ultimately they kissed and made up. Woo's desire to persevere was met head on by Leanne's lack of appreciation on how much it would take to keep a lad from Belfields out of a bedroom window. Fast forward to today, and we can all agree these two have fully cracked it. Wayne and Leanne, you've raised a wonderful family. Jessica, Hugo, Kingsley and Molly Ann are a credit to you both. They're gorgeous little humans and really reflect what epic parents you are. Woo, you've basically rebuilt your house while driving forwards an already successful business, which I'm sure is destined for great things. You're an incredibly impressive guy. And although I'm your older brother, in many ways I do look up to you. Except for when we're standing side by side.